So we are done with the application of logic micro operation, and in that we were supposed to discuss the insertion, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So let's start our session. In last lecture, we have discussed what is which are the various logic micro operation. Okay, then we have seen or we have discussed simple logic circuit which implement the four basic logic micro operation and or not and XOR. And we have started with the application of logic micro operation. So in that we have discussed selective set, selective clear, selective complement, masking, and clear and set operation. So let's move forward with the last uh, part of application, that is insertion. Okay. Now in insertion, okay, let me erase this part. Okay, insertion will be implemented or insertion will be performed in two parts. Okay, first will be removing removing the portion which we don't want using masking. Okay, using masking. And step number two, inserting new part using OR operation. Using OR operation. Okay, now you look at this pattern. Okay, this is A and this is the updated A which we want. Okay, now which digit we want as it is in output. Okay, so you can look, you can have idea that higher order 4 digit, what double one double zero, it is same, and this one is as it is. Okay, so we want to keep the first bit and last 4 bit. Okay, first bit from right side and last 4 bit from right side as it is in answer. Okay, and the rest of the thing we want to change. So first of all, what we will do, we will do the masking. Masking means we will keep this portion means first digit and last 4 digit as it is, and remaining digit we will remove. Okay, so to do that, what we will do, we will perform the AND operation. Okay, so what we will do, 1 1 0 0. Sorry, the bit we want to keep, we will keep it as 1, and the bit which we want to remove, we will make it 0. Okay, so we will do the masking. So at the end of masking, answer will be 11 00, okay, 000 1. Okay, so what we have done, we have masked this portion with 0 0 0. Okay, now what we want to do, we want to add 0 1 0. Okay, so there are 2 0 already. Okay, we are only concerned with middle part. So what we will do, we will perform the OR operation. OR operation with 0 0 0 0. Okay, 0 0 and 0. Okay, now the portion which we want to update to 1, that we will make 1. Okay, so 1 or 0 1, 1 or 0 1, 0 or 0 0, 0 or 0 0, 0 or 0 0, 0 or 1 1, 0 or 0 0, and 1 0 1. Okay, so answer will be 1 1 0 0 0 1 0 1. Okay, so now this both answer are matching. Clear? Yesterday, someone has asked me that, sir, what is the application or how insertion will be performed? Okay, and I think one student was there who told me that, sir, can we have an example of this? So this is what insertion. Okay, insertion will be performed in two steps. Removing means masking, and then O-ring. Are you clear with this? All of you? Anybody is having any doubt, any query in this? So we can start with the next topic. Yes, all of you are clear with this insertion.
Yes, sir. I'm with you.
Okay. Let me discuss one more circuit from arithmetic part. Okay. So we have discussed adder subtractor circuit and 4-bit arithmetic circuit. Let me explain you binary incrementer. Okay. 4-bit binary incrementer. Okay, so here we will be using half adder. Here we will be using half adder. Just a minute. So what this will do? This will increment the binary value of register. Okay, so let me draw the circuit and let me explain you the working of that circuit. Let's put label to output. So this is S0, S1, S2, S3. Okay, this is C out and this is 1. Okay, the purpose of this circuit is to increment the value I want. Increment the value of any variable by 1. So let me explain you with example that how it will be done. Let's take one binary value. Okay, for example, 0101. Okay, so if we try to convert in decimal, 1248. So 4 plus 1, 5. This is 5. Okay, now let's try to increment this value. So A0 is 1, 2, that means A1 is 2, A1 is 0, A2 is 1, okay, and A3 is 0. We will increment this value, current value of A by 1. Okay, in half adder, what is the difference between half adder and full adder? In half adder, there will be only two variable input, A and B. Okay, and in full adder, two input variable as well as we can have carry, input carry. Okay, this will be input. Now, what will be the output? Output will be sum and carry. Okay, see out. While in full adder also it will be same, sum and carry out. Okay, the only difference is input. In half adder we will have two input, and in full adder we will have three input. So, what will be the answer? Okay, let me write down the carry. So, let's say this is C0, this is C1, C2, or C3. Okay, or in as per book, you can write like, let's say C1, C2, C3, and C4. So, that doesn't make any difference. Now, what will be the addition of 1 plus 1? So, what will be sum and what will be carry? 1 plus 1, sum and carry. Yes, quickly, I have asked very simple question. What will be the answer of 1 plus 1 and what will be the carry?
It's 0 and the carry is 1.
Okay, exactly, good. Okay, so here sum will be 0, 0 and carry will be 1. 0 plus 1, what will be the answer? 0 plus 1, 1. Okay, carry will be 0. 1 plus 0, answer will be 1 and carry will be 0. 0 plus 0, answer will be 0. Okay, and C out will be 0. So if we convert this into decimal, then 2 plus 4, 6. So 5 will be incremented to 6. Okay, let's have one more example. Let's assume current value of A is 1, all 1.
So
Yes,
the last 0, it's mean the negative number.
no, no, no. That we will consider only and only for adder subtractor circuit. This is incremental. Okay, that meaning of that 0 and 1, I am for showing that only I have written this value, new example. Okay, right now let's focus on this part. Okay, all
But
1 means
but
8 plus 7
I
plus 8.
mean, sir, I mean the last number.
Yes, yes, C out, C3 or C
It's
out.
okay. In C out, it's a 5 digit. Okay, and
So,
our number in
so
4 digit.
that's the reason that you have, just keep patient for 3-4 minutes and you will have a very clear and cut idea that how it
No,
is.
okay.
Okay, let's write down the value of A0, A1, A2, and A3. So here it is 1, here it is 1, here it is 1, and here it is 1. Now let's try to increment this one. So 1 plus 1, what will be the sum and what will be the carry? 1 plus 1, what will be the sum and what will be the carry?
It's 1 1.
1 plus 1, sum will be 0. So sum will be
Uh,
0 and carry will
0
be
and
1.
carry is 1.
Carry will be 1. Again, 1 plus 1, sum will be 0. 0. Okay, let me write it in black pen only so you don't get confused. So sum will be 0, sum will be 0, carry will be 1. Okay, here also we will write it in black so you don't get confused. 1 plus 1, sum will be 0, sum will be 0, carry will be 1. 1 plus 1, sum will be 0, sum will be 0, carry will be 1. So this is interesting. Whenever value of C3 or you can say C out is 1, okay, meaning of that is there is overflow. That is overflow. Overflow. What is meaning of overflow? Answer can't be, you can say, uh, stored. Here instead of answer, we will write full answer. Full answer cannot be stored in register. Okay, it will give you, if this is the condition, then there is a flag called carry flag. So carry flag will be set to 1. So whenever value of carry flag will be set to 1, that means there is overflow. Okay, so we have to implement some mechanism which will deal with this. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
after that we will be add a last one to the to this number.
No, 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 no. We will not do anything. Okay, but this will simply tell computer that now there is overflow condition. Okay, so we should stop the execution or we should manage this. This is something like we are filling the water tank at our home. Okay, so what we will do? We will turn on the motor. Okay, we will increment the water amount into the water tank. Okay, but once there will be overflow, then what we will do? Then what we will do? We will stop the motor or water pump. Okay, so same thing will happen in this case as well. Okay, so if we are getting output carry, okay, that means there is overflow in data. Okay, and it cannot be means it should not move forward with the regular execution. It should check for the condition. Clear?
No, sir. Please repeat it if you can.
Yes. What you want to know? What you want me to
After we will take in the C out number.
repeat? Yes. So
Okay. The last number we will have it's 5 digit.
okay.
Okay.
Yes.
But a first number 4 digit.
Yes.
What should be doing for last one in the last number?
Okay. Let me ask you a very simple question. Okay. You just
Okay.
give me answer of my question.
Okay.
You people are having water tank at your home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So if it is empty, okay, let's say you will
Mm.
start the water pump. Okay.
Okay.
Then what will happen in case of water volume of water?
Uh,
It will increment or not?
Yes.
It will increase. Okay, it will
Yeah, yeah,
increase.
it will increase.
Yes, yes. It will increase up to what?
Okay, okay. You mean in the last one it's over low?
Yes, exactly.
It's over low, and the program we have it it given us the 5 digit.
Yes. Okay, so four digit will be stored into register and
Uh,
fifth digit will be stored into carry flag.
and it will be display in the screen 5 digit.
No, it will supply only four digit.
It will supply 4 digit. Okay.
Yes. Why? Because register can store only four digit.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay, you got what will happen if your water tank will be full? If your water tank will, what is the capacity of water tank? Let's say 1,000 liter. So whatever you will add after 1,000 liter, what will happen? You have to store it somewhere else. You have to store it somewhere else. Okay, so that one bit will be stored into the carry flag. Got it?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Can the resistor value be increased?
I think we are getting some noise. Can you mute and
Saying,
unmute yourself again?
I said, can the resistor value be increased?
Sorry?
Can the resistor value be increased? The resistor, the value, can it be increased?
No, 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 no. It cannot be like that. Let's say if you are having four-digit register. Okay, so let's say this is A0, this is A1, this is A2, this is A3. Okay, so let's say if we have stored 1, 1, 1, 1 and 1, okay, and if you will try to increment, then it will not happen like let's say runtime computer will add F4 to it and then it will make it 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. No, okay, at hardware level, ultimately everything is static, everything is fixed. Okay, so we have to manage in another way. So that way, for this purpose, we will use carry flag. Okay, because at hardware level implementation, everything is fixed. Got it?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, so all of you are clear. What will happen here? Okay, once there will be overflow condition, then register value will be set to 0 again. Okay, in the same case we will face in addition as well. Okay, whenever we will try to add two number. Okay, so at that time also we will face this issue. Okay, but that we will see later on. Right now you just consider the simple binary number. So we are done with two uh, two type of register micro operation, arithmetic and logic. Okay, let's move forward with the next type of micro operation, that is shift micro operation. That is shift micro operation. Okay, just a minute. Okay, let's start. So how many types of shift micro operation? Mainly there are two types, that is left shift and right shift. Okay, what is meaning of shifting? What we will do in left shift? In left shift, we will shift bits in left direction. Okay, and in right shift, we will shift bit in right direction. Okay, now how many types of shift operations are there? Okay, so let me list it. Normal, rather than normal, let me tell you that IO shift operation. Okay, then logical, then circular, and then arithmetic. Okay, then in all these, we will have left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left shift and right shift. Okay, now this logical shift is represented using SH, okay, SHL, okay, for shift left, and SHR for shift right. Circular, CIL, circular left, CIR, circular right. For arithmetic shift left, okay, and arithmetic shift right. So these terminologies are used. Okay, these are the symbols that those are used to represent the shift micro operation. Now let's try to understand the logical shift. Okay, what will happen in logical shift? So let me draw the register. Okay, we will take register value and then we will see that what is the impact of it. Okay. Okay, let's start. This we will keep for, let's say, logical shift. Okay. Let me put logical, circular, arithmetic. Okay. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, so let's write down some value into register. Okay, and then we will see that how it will work. 1 0 1 1 0 1. Okay, what we will do in left shift? We will shift the bits in left direction. Okay, so let me show you that how it will be done. So all the bits will be shifted in left position. Okay, so 1 0 1 1 0. Okay, this bit will be discarded. Okay, this bit will be discarded, and this empty space will be filled with 0. This empty space will be filled with the 0. Okay, so what will happen whenever we will shift logical, whenever we implement logical shift left? Okay, so in logical shift left, number will be multiplied by it will be almost double. Okay, so for example, if we try to calculate the value for this, okay, then 1 2 4 8 16 and 32. Okay, but when it will work if there is a leading 0. Okay, so 1 plus 4 plus 5, 5 plus 8, 13. Okay, and 13 plus 32, so 46. Here 2 plus 8, 2 plus 8, you can say 2 plus 8, 10. 10 plus 16, 20, 10 plus 16, 26. Okay, 26 plus if there is 32. So 26 plus 32. So if you will 26 plus 32, 32 and 64. Okay, here there will be 64. So let me take a simple leading 0 number so we can have a better idea that how number will be multiplied. For example, 0 0 0 1 1 1. Okay, and if we perform logical shift left, then this one will be here, this one will be here, this one will be here, this 0 will be here, this 0 will be here, this 0 will be discarded. So 0 0 1 1 1, and this empty space will be filled with 0. Okay, so initially it was 1 2 and 4, so 1 plus 2 plus 4 7. Okay, after shift operation, it became 8 plus 4 plus 2, 8 plus 4, 12, 12 plus 2, 14. So this 7 become 14. So if we perform the logical shift left, okay, in that case, number will be, in many cases, number will be multiplied by 2. What will happen in case of shift right? Okay, so let me write down number like, let's say 1 1 1 0 0 0. Okay, so in shift right, number will be shifted in right direction. This bit will be discarded. Okay. Yes, you just do the addition of this number. 1 8 plus 4 plus 2. Hassan, you got it? No, you just remember, you just forget it that last this empty space will be filled with 0. Okay, we are shifting the bit, we are not copying it. What will happen in shift right? In shift right, 1 1 1 0 0. Okay, this empty space will be filled with 0. Okay, so if we try to convert this into, let's say, decimal, 1 2 4 8 16 and 32. So 32 plus 8, 40. 40 plus 16, 56. This is 56. Okay, and after shift right, what will happen? 4 plus 8. 4 plus 8, 12. 12 plus 16, 28. So in shift right, what will happen? Number will be divided. Okay, number will be divided by 2, and here in shift left, number, many case, number will be multiplied by 2. Clear, all of you, with logical shift left and right? Okay, all of you clear with this logical shift left and right? Now here, if instead of 0, okay, instead of 0, if we will put input device, okay, input serial device, okay, then instead of 0, whatever input will be generated by input device, okay, it will be placed over here. It will be placed over here. Okay, so then it will become IO shift. Okay, but you won't find this in book. Okay, this is used in performing input output operation. Okay, so we will try to avoid this. We will consider logical shift, circular shift, and arithmetic shift. Okay, just a minute. Okay, so we'll be focusing on logical shift, circular shift, and arithmetic shift. Okay, normally this IO shift will be used in type of register. Okay, so there are 4 type of register: serial input, serial in, serial out. Okay, serial input, parallel output. Okay, parallel input, parallel output, parallel. Parallel in, parallel output. Okay, serial input, serial output, serial input, serial output, serial input, parallel output. Okay, and last one is SI, serial input, parallel output. Serial input. Just a minute. Serial input, serial output, but then serial input, parallel output. Okay, then parallel input, parallel output, and last one is parallel input, serial output. Okay, these 4 type of registers are there. So these shift operations will be useful to us whenever we are performing this kind of operation. Okay, IO shift. So whenever we are dealing with input-output devices, at that time this will be useful. Now let's have a look at the circular shift. Okay, this registers, this type of register you can study in Anand Kumar. Okay, in Anand Kumar they have given register with parallel load, register with serial load. Okay, so that they have mentioned in that book. Now, now let's have a look at the circular left and circular right. Okay, so let me write down some binary value 101010. Okay, previously here what we were doing, here we were discarding the bit. Here we were discarding the you can say most significant bit or leftmost bit. But here what we will do in circular shift, instead of discarding it, we will place it at this position. Okay, so this will be shifted here, 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 this will be shifted here. Okay, and so this 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay, all bits are shifted, and instead of discarding it, instead of discarding most significant bit or leftmost bit, we will place it at the. This is how circular left works. Okay, we won't be looking at multiplication and division or those kind of things in circular left. What we will do in circular right. Okay, so let's say 1110001. So in circular right, here what we are doing in right shift, LSB, least significant bit, or you can say rightmost bit we were discarding. Okay, and the space, that leading space we have filled with the 0. But instead of that, here we will put, or we will make list the significant bit as a most significant bit. Okay, so this will be like, let's say, so 1110 00, and instead of discarding last bit, we will place it over here. Okay, so this will be placed. All of you clear with the circular shift left and circular shift right? All of you clear with the circular shift left and circular shift right? Okay, this shift operation will be helpful to us whenever we want to transfer data from common bus system to output register. Okay. Let's have a look at the arithmetic shift. Okay, here just for your understanding, this thing you will find anywhere on the internet. Okay, so this bit, okay, which is having the lowest power of 2, it is known as LSB, least significant bit. Okay, and this bit which is having the highest power of 2, it is known as most significant bit. Okay, so rightmost bit is known as LSB, least significant bit, and leftmost bit is known as MSB, most significant bit. Now here we have not considered any you can say sign. Okay, here we have assumed that all the numbers are represented in positive, or you can say unsigned number only. But how signed number will be represented? Okay, so let me give you a very quick example of signed number. So if it is like, let's say 1 1 0 1 0 0, and 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Okay, but in case of signed number, okay, just remember, in case of signed number, this MSB will represent the sign. Okay, if it is 1, that means number is negative, and if it is 0, that means number is positive. Okay, if it is 1, that means it is negative, and if it is 0, that means it is positive. Okay, so now here arithmetic shift left and arithmetic shift right will create a problem in shifting the digit. Why? Because the most significant bit represent the sign. So let's understand, okay, that how this will work. Now, can anyone tell me whether this number is positive or negative? This number is positive or negative? Can anyone tell me? Okay, it is positive. Why? Because most significant bit is it is negative, not positive. Why? Because most significant bit is 1. So 1 means negative and 0 means positive. Okay, so this is not positive, but this is negative. Now, what will happen in arithmetic shift left? Okay, in arithmetic shift left, we will keep last digit as it is. Okay, so this bit will be as it is over here, and then we will shift all bits. Okay, so what will be the answer? The 0 will be as it is, 1, sorry, here also there will be 0, then 1, 0, 1, 0. So this number was previously this number was negative. Okay, but after shifting all bit, what will happen? What happened? After shifting all digits or bits in left direction, what happened? Now this number is positive or negative? Yes, anyone? Okay, now this became positive. Why? Because least significant, most significant bit is 0. Okay, if it is 0, that means it is positive. So this condition, what happened? This negative number converted to positive. Okay, vice versa can be also possible. Okay, let's say if it is 0 over here and 1 over here, then this positive number will become negative. So vice versa is also possible. So this kind of condition is known as overflow. This kind of condition is known as overflow. Okay. Which one? You are asking about arithmetic shift right, right? No, why you are getting confused? I'm not getting. I have shown it with the arrow. This 0 will be kept over here, as well as it will be propagated to next position. Then 1 will be propagated to this, 0 will be propagated to this, 1 will be here. Okay, and this will be discarded. This last digit will be discarded. I already told you that this is the signed number representation, signed number representation. Okay, where most significant bit will represent the sign. Okay, so in this lecture, we will keep up to this. In next lecture, we will be discussing arithmetic shift right. Okay, and we will discuss arithmetic circuit and arithmetic logic shift unit. Okay, and with that we will finish this unit. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I didn't get the last idea. If we get the sign as 1, so it's negative, not positive. Why did we get 0?
Have you observed that how beats are shifted? Can you tell me? Can you
Yes,
look at
sir.
the green arrow?
Yes, I get it, but you told in just let me see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Then the sign is 1.
No, I didn't ask.
But in the previous example about how we get
that's the
negative
reason.
or
That's why I told you that we will consider multiplication and division only and only logical shift. We will not focus on circular and arithmetic shift.
okay, sir.
Okay. And
Yes, sir.
even this will, yes, this won't work if there are some odd number of ones in even in logical left and logical right. Okay, so it is just observation. Okay, every time
Okay,
it
sir,
won't
got
work, that number will be multiplied by 2. Okay, sometimes we may get even larger than the current number, larger than double the current number. Okay, so it was just a simple observation. It was not a specific that every time it will be multiplied by 2 and every time it will be divided by 2. Got it?
Yes, sir, got it.
Okay. So we will keep up to this. More we will discuss in next lecture. In next lecture, we will be discussing shift circuit and arithmetic logic shift unit and this remaining part of arithmetic shift right. Okay. So with these remarks, let me close our today's session. Please write down your attendance in chat.